Good morning. I hope you are well. I am fresh off a personal training workout, and I just wanted to say, it just is what it is. I've been hiding, I've been down, I've been depressed, I've been angry, I've been anxious, I've been crushed. And last night, I just had a revelation and I just listened to God and I just trust Him. Like, I just fully and completely trust Him. Like, if I was half on the fence, half trying to convince myself, half pure heart, half not pure heart, like all of that half is just done. It's just done. Like, I fully and completely surrender my life. Like, I just surrender my life. Like, I'm just going to fight with everything inside of me to remain positive, even though everything around me may be crumbling. I watched this sermon last night called Crushing by T.D. Jakes. And he just talked about how God has to crush you. Like, He has to absolutely crush you so that you know without a shadow of a doubt that everything that comes after that crushing is Him, and it's a miracle. And everybody around you has to know and has to see that you were crushed so bad that it was nothing but God that could have pulled you up out of that. Like, they gotta know. And so everything that you are experiencing in your life is a part of His plan. But what you have to stay away from is self-sabotage. And I feel like that I've been hurt and I've been in so much pain, so much that pain has become my normal. Like, chaos, confusion has become my normal. And when chaos and confusion isn't around, it's almost like I go create it because I need the feeling of normalcy. Even if it's painful, that's what's normal to me, and that's what I go and seek. That's what I allow. But I'm just done. Like, pain is not normal. It's almost like when I'm happy, it's weird. It's foreign. It's like joy. When I feel joy, it's like I almost seek out the pain because I need to feel normal. And I mean, I can't be mad at myself because I've been surrounded by it for so long. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to seek a new normal. Like, honestly, like, I'm going to allow things to be good. I'm going to allow myself to be great. T.D. Jakes last night, he said, when you are greatness, you can't see it. Everybody around you can see your greatness, but you can't see your greatness because to you, greatness is normal. Your greatness is normal. Like, when people tell me, oh my gosh, like, what you're doing is so amazing, I'm thinking, I can't see amazing. I just see my normal. So he was talking about how it's good to have people around you in your inner circle that can give you criticism, but can also give you praise. They can also give you praise, and you can take their praise as honest and true because you know that they're true, if that makes sense. I feel like I don't really have, I can think of maybe one person that I have in my life that I can trust what they say. And it is hard for me because what I'm exhibiting may be greatness, but to me it feels normal, and the enemy, he'll play on that. Like, he'll play on, as long as you can't see yourself the way God sees you, as long as you can't understand your greatness and how you're influencing the world, then you'll feel defeated every time. You'll give up, you'll stop, you'll give him his territory back. And I feel like in April, like, I was being crushed. And some of my crushing was self-inflicted. Not even realizing, like, you're doing these things to yourself. Stop it. I went back last night. I was reading some of my journal entries to myself, and I was like pleading with myself, like, stop. Like, you're killing me. Stop doing this. Stop going back to this. Stop. Just stop, please. Just know that there's something greater on the other side. Hold on. That's what I was saying in my journal entries. And I wish I would take time and reflect on them more, because in those states that I'm writing it, I'm so vulnerable and I'm so true. And sometimes when I get far out of, being close with God, I forget about all of those things that I'm asking myself to do. I forget about God's promise over my life. And I just go out and I'm like, no, I'm just going to take it myself. And I end up self-sabotaging every single time. So I'm going to take my time. Like, I trust God. Like, whatever it is that's going to come my way, that's going to come up against me, that I know He has me. And when I feel myself topsy-turvy, I'm going to fight through with positivity regardless of what. And I'm going to get face to face with Him regardless of what. So I'm in a crushing state. And I'm just done allowing outside influence to come in and sway me. That's just it. It is what it is. It is what it is. So May we trying something different. April, we trying something different. May we trying something even different. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm not walking around defeated anymore. I'm God's child. So I just wanted to come in and give you something different than what I've been giving you lately. But that's true. That crushing, that's true. Those experiences, those are true. If you're going through it, keep pushing. It's like I'm kind of embarrassed of my videos that I was posting, but I'm kind of not. Because that's somebody's breakthrough. Somebody is sitting there thinking that it's not supposed to feel like that. And I'm here to tell you, sometimes we go to church and they talk all about the promises. They talk about the promises of God over your life. And yes, that's true. But there's also a crushing that He brings on you. He brings you so that you have no choice but to know it's Him. He brings you there. Sometimes He'll crush you with His hand, but sometimes He'll crush you with your own hand. He'll use whatever He needs to use to get your attention. And He'll bring you right back to the place where your faith was the greatest, because He needs you to know that He is almighty. He needs you to know that. And so I feel like God crushed me with my own hand. And I'm right back to the place. And I felt defeated in that spot, but this is when I lean on Him the most. And I know this is where He needs me to be so that He can elevate me. And that's okay. It's okay. It's completely and truly okay. So I just had to come and say that. I love you. I'm praying for you. Pray for me. To be continued.